Man. Hello, I just wanted to send a quick little video on what we've been working on so far with Becca this week. It's her first week, so it's very exciting. The main thing has been focusing on establishing a marker system, which is establishing marker words, which are cues or verbal sounds that indicate a moment in time that we like something that she does, followed by a physical reward. So I'm using treats with her since she is food motivated. So I have multiple markers. The main two that I'm going to be using are the words good and okay, and right now they mostly mean the same thing. The difference between them is that good is going to be something that I use to build duration in each behavior, and then okay is going to be our terminal marker, meaning that the behavior is done. Another one that I'm going to be using is no and which are about the same. Those are going to be our infraction markers. I'm not using them too much right now because I know that she's not 100% sure of what each behavior is, so I don't want to not correct her, but I don't want to correct her for making mistakes because she doesn't know what her mistakes are yet. So with the word good, basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be luring her into a behavior. When she is showing the behavior that I like, I'm going to say the word good and then deliver the reward. So for her, I'm going to have a hand filled with treats, and I'm going to have her following my hand around so that I can kind of lure her into behavior. So let's see if we can get her the shot too. So for instance, for the sit, as soon as she shows me the behavior, good, okay, I say that word good to mark that moment in time, and then I open my hand to deliver the reward. So I'm having a closed fist show that she may not have anything, but she still knows that it's there through smell. The reason that I do that is so that it can build neutrality in my hand when my fist is closed. So that way when I put her in behavior, as I start to add in that duration, when I move my hand around and when I start moving away from her, she knows that she cannot take anything from my hand because my fist is closed, so she's not going to break behavior to meet me halfway or to come get the food from me. So I'm establishing that with her right now. I'm slowly adding in duration. So when I lure her into behavior, I'm going to say the word good, open my hands, let her take a treat out, close them, and repeat that a couple of times. Right now it's quick. Oh, what are you doing? Right now it's pretty quick, just to get her in the act of remaining in that behavior. And then when I say the word okay, I open my fist and move away to show her that she can get up and come out of that behavior. I'm not doing just yet any actual commands. I want her being a little more consistent in showing me the behaviors through luring before I put a command on that, just because I don't want to have any disassociation between the word and maybe an alternative behavior. So once she's like going right into behavior, I'm going to start saying a command and then rewarding that. Something that I've been doing with her also, hey, you're all set, is hi. The word out. I'm doing this a little bit differently. I'm going right into just saying the word and following through with the motion that I want her to do. So I'm just using, what's the word I want to use? Well, anyway, I'll show you what I mean. Hi. So what I do is I will say the word out, toss the tree away from me. I want her getting used to movement when she hears that sound. Good girl. Out. And then once she's more consistent with this, I'm going to do this a lot. I'm going to get her used to doing this. Once she's more used to this, I'm going to say the word out and wait for her to move because she's used to doing that. And then I'm going to mark that. So then I will turn it into more her going into behavior on cue. What are you doing? Oh, that makes sense. I'm kind of losing my train of thought a little bit. Out. Good girl. So we just do a bunch of repetitions. Out. Out. Good girl. Becca. Okay. I don't know if you can see, you're barely in the shot because you're so little. So for this here, right, this place commands, what I've been doing is she's a little bit uneasy about climbing onto this. So what I've been doing is when she goes into good, good, good. And then I'm building up that duration. I'm starting to add movement in a little bit, which causes her to move. Good. I don't have super high expectations with this just yet. Good. I just want her to remain on her place. Good. Okay. Very good. So I just wanted to show an example of that. So the reason for the out, which I never finished talking about, I want that to be something that you can use to create space if she's jumping up on you or being mouthy or just, you know, all up in your business and you need her to give you space. That is going to be the eventual goal, as well as removing her from a resource. So if she takes something that she's not supposed to have, if she takes like a sock or a toy or I don't know, something that she's not supposed to be eating or playing with or chewing on, that is going to be the eventual goal, is to be able to say out, and she removes herself through movement from that resource. What are you doing? We're not quite there yet. Again, this is just the first week and this video is being made on Thursday. This is her first session with me of the day, so we have quite a bit to go. I'll continue to send videos. They'll become more in-depth as far as training and stuff goes. But I just wanted to keep you updated and give you a little bit of what we're doing right now, so that way you're not so in the dark with everything and us